Fort Bragg and the city of Fayetteville are teaming up for their first 5K, half marathon, and full marathon. The race isn't until May, but your help is needed right now to help make the first year a success. Joining me now is Brittany Vandermoor, one of the race coordinators, and Tom McCullum, Fort Bragg Public Affairs Officer. So great to have both of you here.
Thank you.
So first off, what was the impetus for having this race?
That's easy. Fort Bragg, because of our combat mission, all of our soldiers got to be in great shape. And if you go on down there, you'll see soldiers running all over the place. So we decided, well, let's tap into it. And running races in Fayetteville and Fort Bragg is fairly popular. So we decided, well, let's see if we can extend it. And the name just fit, the All-American. That's what our soldiers are known as.
Yeah.
And then Mike to Mike, the two different Iron Mike statues. So it worked out very well for us.
It was natural. What took you so long?
Funding.
Okay, where will the races start and end?
Well, actually, our full and our half marathons are starting bright and early downtown Fayetteville, and they're going to run all the way through the historic areas and end on the Army installation at Fort Bragg at our main post parade field, which is very impressive. We're going to have a huge finish festival, live entertainment, great things for all of our runners and spectators.
Okay, one of the most notable races is the Marine Corps Marathon. People get really excited about that big one. What's going to make this race special and hopefully be as well known as that one?
Okay, well, the Marine Corps Marathon's been around for a few years, and it is, I think, the 8th largest, 30,000 runners. So what?
Yes.
The Marine Corps Marathon does not go on a Marine Corps base. Ours goes on not just an Army base, but Fort Bragg, which is the premier Army base. It is our soldiers that deploy first and usually come home last. And so that is what's really going to make it different and unique to people who aren't associated with the military. Also, when they go on to Fort Bragg, they're going to go right through the heart of the operational area. They'll see where the soldiers live and train. They'll see a lot of the equipment. And then they're going to run by Pope Field, and they'll see where our soldiers deploy from. So, and then end up in the historic district. They are going to see Fort Bragg.
It's going to be quite a treat for civilians.
Oh, absolutely. As a civilian, you're going to see things that you'll never get the opportunity to. This is a very unique and great opportunity.
But I'm sure you've taken care to make sure we don't see anything we're not supposed to see, right?
Fort Bragg is a lot more open than people think.
Okay.
And so there are certain areas, but don't worry, the race is not going by there.
Okay, all right. So how can our viewers help you?
Well, there are lots of opportunities to get involved. If you're a runner, we have a race for everyone. We have the full marathon, the half marathon, and the 5K, which is stroller and family friendly, so anyone can run that. But we also have tons of a variety of volunteer opportunities, and we just want to do community support as well. Come out and cheer on our runners. You know, mile 24, 25 of that marathon, they're going to need some support.
Yeah.
So getting out there, so just check out our website. We have all kinds of volunteer positions and things that you can do on race day.
Very good. So WNCN is a proud sponsor of the inaugural event. You also have some other sponsors you want to acknowledge?
Yes, our title sponsor, USAA, is title sponsoring our full and half marathons, and Generation UCAN is our 5K title sponsor, and they're also our nutrition sponsor. So they are very helpful in making this happen.
We couldn't put it together without all of our sponsors, and especially with the volunteers and the community support. That's what's going to make this unique.
Volunteers are the backbone of any good race.
Yeah, Tom, you were talking about the mic to mic. I want you to explain what you were explaining to me about the story behind Iron Mike. There are two of them.
There's actually two Iron Mikes, and neither one is made of iron. The original Iron Mike has been moved down to the Airborne Special Operations Museum, which is in downtown Fayetteville, and the runner's going to go right by it. And then the replacement is made of bronze, and he's out on Fort Bragg. And he is basically guarding, if you will, the U.S. flag, the main flag on the post, and also the parade field. So runners will go by the original, and then they'll go by the replacement or bronze out on post. And so that's why we definitely easily came up with Mike to Mike.
I love it. And the iron means tough.
Iron always means
This is
tough.
Iron Mike, right?
That is exactly him.
Iron Mike. All right. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
The All-American Marathon, the Mike to Mike Half Marathon, and the All-American 5K takes place May 4th. To learn more, visit fortbraggmwr.com/All-American Marathon.